Hello, I'm Thomas, the black philosopher cat, the one who, when you look into his eyes, makes you feel like you're being judged. And you're right, because I actually am judging you. Every day I walk past you humans and I can hear your thoughts, that endless inner noise that goes, "Why did they say that? Why didn't I say this? What if I'd done that? What if they found out?" And all I can think is, poor thing. Someone give them a ball of yarn. Maybe it'll calm their mind down a bit. You humans spend your whole day overanalyzing every tiny thing. What you said, what they said, the last message you sent. Why did they see it but not reply? Are they mad at me? Do they hate me? Is it over? No, dear. They just went to make some tea. Relax. And then you gave this whole nonsense a fancy name, overthinking. A beautiful word for a completely useless activity. That's the very thing that steals your peace. You build disaster scenarios in your head and forget there's a whole world outside your mind. Let me tell you something. A bit harsh, but true. No one thinks about you as much as you think they do. Unless, of course, you're me, Thomas. We cats might be the center of attention, but we honestly don't care what others think. We live in the moment. If something's bothering us, we take a nap until we forget about it. If that doesn't work, we nap again. Eventually, you forget what you were worried about. We keep things simple. If we feel like jumping, we jump. If something breaks, it breaks. Maybe it was meant to. If we're sleepy, we sleep, even if it's on the hood of your car. That's your problem, not ours. You humans, though, you take yourselves way too seriously. I even have this orange friend. You know, the loud one everyone talks about. They call him wild, annoying, restless. But he doesn't care. He wakes up, looks at the sun, and says, "What a great day to lick a cold wall." And he just does it. Chews on things, jumps on chandeliers, knocks down a flower pot. No overthinking, no plans. That's what I call living. But you think, plan, hesitate, and still end up doing nothing. And that doing nothing is actually a decision, just a weak one. And if you finally do something, you mess it up, then overthink the mess, try to fix it, and make another mess. It's a beautiful cycle of chaos, if you're into that kind of thing. By the end, your mind is a tangled ball of yarn that even I wouldn't want to play with. We cats are masters of letting go. If we see a mouse, we jump. If it runs away, fine. There's a fly by the window anyway. We don't waste time between maybe and what if. I've learned something simple. Instead of creating 1,000 scenarios, just jump. If you fall, at least you'll know what happened. But if you keep thinking, you'll spend your whole life staring out the window. You call it anxiety. I call it mental overconsumption. Every thought is a knot, every fear another thread. And in the end, you get trapped inside your own yarn. You know the difference between us cats and you humans? We live honestly. If we're happy, we show it. If we're angry, we scratch. If we're tired, we sleep. We never pretend to be calm when we're not. But you smile while your brain is holding an emergency meeting. Aren't you exhausted from pretending all the time? Look, I'm a philosopher, not a therapist. But here's my advice. Think less, live more. When your mind starts running wild, sit down, pour some tea, and say, "Thomas was right. I'm taking life way too seriously. Sometimes a short nap does more than 1,000 deep thoughts. Look at the sunlight, stretch a little, and for once, just be. Don't analyze, don't compare, just exist. Because life, unlike your mind, is much simpler than you think. So, one last piece of advice from me, Thomas the Philosopher. Think less, do more, and sleep a little extra. Sometimes a short nap is worth more than 1,000 restless thoughts. And if you want me to live even better, donate. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.